Vicky here with you, and today we're making some cards using the wonderful items that I had received from Inloveart. If you're interested, go check out in the description box below. All the information to these products will be linked there. And I just, you know, month of February is about to be here, as in we're now Sunday, but it's gonna be on Tuesday, and you guys actually see this on Monday, so definitely close by, and I just thought pink would be appropriate for this month. So this is the wonderful paper pack, and it has a bunch of beautiful pink papers with cherry blossom type of paper, some blue, but mostly beautiful pink. And I've pulled out the beautiful little flowers. These are alloy metal flowers, let's just say that, that you can use as embellishment, and they're just so pretty. So there's a bunch of these, and just gonna put them on here so I can actually see them all and figure out if there's some that I want to use on the cards. Probably be more like in the pinks, or maybe the white with yellow, but I don't think I would go with blue. Could go with the white, that would be pretty. And then I've got these frames here, whoops, that have some have sentiments or items associated with them. So they're all die cuts, and you've got the beautiful frame, but you also have other stuff. So I just thought it'd be a fun way to use these, and so that's what we're doing. And I've pulled out also a bunch of the scraps that I had that were pink, because I figured it might work well with this. I also have some sentiments that are also from Inloveart. So there's all kinds of different ones that would be really, really pretty. So yeah, we'll just play and have fun and take it from there. I've pulled out 5 card bases because I figured that's usually about the number of cards that I make. So I'm not going to put a timer. We're just going to play for the amount of time it's going to take to make the 5 cards. Maybe it's going to be fast. Maybe it's going to be long. Who knows? We shall see as we get going. So let's get going with the first one. Why not? So yeah, I hope that you guys are all doing fabulous and are safe and just having fun and not freezing as we have been here. It's been quite cold here recently, which is to be expected. I mean, it's winter time, but yeah, it's been cold. So could use, let's say, what about using I'm not sure how I feel. Do I want to use like him alone? And then I could put maybe something like under. Or I could use like this paper as well. It could be pretty paper. I don't want to use the full frame, so I'm trying to see if I could find a way to make it work that you would pop a little bit more without using that piece of it. As I said, I've got a ton of different other little frames as well that I could use. Like for example this one. Or this one here might be pretty. Let's just see that one. This one says keep smiling. And he's definitely smiling, so that might be a good one to use for him. And it would be a bit smaller, so it could go in like that. Do I have another piece that's similar to that? It's not the same. Because I was thinking that it might be fun to have the sentiment like on another piece. Would these two go together? I don't think I had any other ones of that sort in here. Would have been perfect. I have another pink piece here. And some more pink. I thought I had gone through and picked out all the pink, but I guess not. There's still a bit. I don't see any other little ones that have that pink. Oh, maybe. Would this work? So I would have liked to have the sentiment and the on the same type of pink, but definitely that doesn't work. I could put like that, but then I'm going to be hiding a bunch of the paper, which I don't really want to do. I don't like that combination as much. And I definitely don't have another piece like that. They're all a bit different. I think these two though might be the closest I can have. Unless I go with something more like this, but this is very pale. I wanted it to pop a little bit more. It would be pretty with the little guy though. The little fox. If I was to do that, then I could put the sentiment on here and cut it that way. I think it'd be pretty. Okay, so we'll do that. It's a change of plan, but I really want to use that sentiment, and I feel that this would be the best way to use it. So what have you guys been up to? What are the type of projects you're working on? I want to know. I want to know if you're working on something while watching me. That's always fun to learn. You guys are all so talented. Now I'm gonna use my glue to put this down. Trying not to put too much because I tend to put too much and then it goes out of the frame. and it needs obviously to be in the right direction because there is a sentiment on it, and it would not be good if it's not in the right place. So then we'll just put this little guy right over here, and I'm gonna have to resize this because one side is a little bit bigger than the other. Okay, so this would be that. How cute is that? And I'm so happy I'm using all my scraps, which is amazing. Amazing, amazing. Always happy when I can get rid of some of those scraps because I do have quite a lot. And I have amazing paper that I would love to use, and I cannot use it because I refuse to use new papers except for the wonderful ones that I've gotten here from Inloveart. But other than that, I don't want to use other packs of papers just because I've got so much that I could be using from that bin, and I want to get that under control. Okay, so that's really pretty, and I don't think I'm gonna be adding anything else. I think that will be that card done. So 11 minutes in and I've only made a card. Let's just say that it might be a long video. Oh boy. That's okay. Here we go. I love that little guy. Oh, so cute. Okay, next one around. Now I have leftover piece, which obviously I want to use because otherwise where is it gonna go? It's gonna go into my bin of scraps, and I definitely don't want that. And I had, where did my little, I had this little guy, this little swan, that was part of the other, which would be pretty on here. It's part of the other set. I wonder if I use this one. I could put it on here, let's say. That could be fun. Now, do I put any? I put a sentiment like this. They don't fit both of them together. So, or maybe I could put just a heart. This is always. That would be pretty. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. And there's only gonna be 2 little pieces left of this one, so not bad. Those could be used for ATC or something. Here we go. And then, so 2 little pieces left only. Pretty cool. And then we're gonna glue this down. I was wondering if I was going to use the bigger part at the bottom or not, but I'm going to use it this way. I've decided that this is the way it's going to be. And then put this one, the little swan, right kind of in the middle. And I'll cut this off. About equal to the top. Here we go. And then I can put this over here. And voila. It's simple, but I really like it. I'm into these simple cards right now. I don't know why, but I'm embracing it because I usually don't go for the simple. I usually go for the over the top type of thing. I like that a lot, but I'm not sure that I have any of the papers that would go with it. Unless it's the very, very pale like that one. So I feel the other ones don't really go with it. Unless I go with something like that. That could be pretty, but then it's going to be reduced because obviously it's going to go on this card. Let's try that. Okay, so this should be 6 by 6. Yeah, about 6. And this is 4 1/4. So I need to remove 3 inches. So 1 1/2 and 1 1/2. And then I don't know how the other size is going to go because I didn't measure that. So we're just going to cut this first. I could have left more paper, but oh well. It's going to be what it's like that. What can I say? Or I put it more like this. More like that. And then I could put a piece like that. Or I put it like, no. Or I put like a heart here. That could be fun. But I'm wondering if it would be prettier without that extra border and just more like this. Yeah, I like that better. I like that a whole lot better. So I think this is what I'm gonna do. So I just need to cut it here and here. I'm gonna try to cut both at the same time so that they're both the same size. Okay, and we've got only these little pieces left, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down. Here it is. Part, and I can put this kind of centered. I like a lot of layers, and I love that I'm using something that was going to go possibly into my bin, and it's just a tiny piece, which is much better if it gets used up this way. Okay, so like this, and then whoops, and I can put this here. And I put my fingers right in the glue, but I was lucky, I guess. I didn't end up with a ton of glue on my fingers. And voila. So we've got 2 left to do. I was thinking, I don't know if this one would look good on the blue one, on the blue paper. Because then I have this little guy. Or if I can use a sentiment maybe. Big. Oh. Let me see if I can remove this extra piece. Would that work? Can put something like that. Or just cut it so that the pink is there, but you can still see. Would it fit? Let's try it. I mean, there's nothing to lose, right? It's only paper. No big deal. So let's try that out. Just want a small border around it. So let's go with this. Oops. I like the fact that it's bluish. Wondering if there's another piece or other element that I could use with this. Whoops. Because I'm not, even though you would fit with the color, I'm not digging that so much. No. Do I go with just that? Could I like this? Or do I add like a strip of something, like for example this, which looks to be the same? So I could put, okay, what about if I did it that way? Oops. Okay, that, this, this. So I was thinking I could put some twine or something and then hang this from it. Let's try that. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but you know what? We're never gonna know if I don't try it. Whoops. Okay, so let's try that. And tie it. don't want that little piece to be going that way. A little bit more like all the way up to whatever. So let's try to do another loop. Just a bit sad because I would like it to be a little bit more on the side, so hopefully I can get this in. Okay, that might work. I'm gonna put this down. It's kind of hard to figure it out when the paper is so big. This. Okay. Go. And then I'm going to put some succulent tape on this because I want the string the string to stay the way it is. It's pretty. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not quite sure what, so it might just stay the way it is because I just can't figure it out. I don't want to put bling since I've got the flower, so I think it's gonna have to stay that way. And we've got one last one, and we have a bunch of this paper left. So how about if I was to put something like that and then put a sentiment in the middle? I like that one. Do what you love. This one, follow your heart, I think would be perfect for this. And it's going to be, again, very simple, but I'm using this big chunk of paper as well as this big chunk from my stash. So that's good. And it will be simple, but I think we've got quite a long video already. So I think that it's going to be okay. There we go. And just put that there and call it done. Sometimes you just need a sticker and a few pieces of paper and you've got a card. Don't overdo it and don't overthink it. I could have put it a little bit more centered, but it's too late. So it's gonna stay that way. So the pieces left out of all of that are really not that much, which is, I'm happy to report. So I've got only these little pieces left out of the 3 pieces of 6x6 that I've used. So not bad, right? Pretty happy with that. And here are the cards that we've made. Can't wait to know which one is your favorite. As always, I always love knowing, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget to let me know what you're up to, and yeah, love you guys. Bye.